Hi everyone, welcome back. Oh wait, hold up. It's much better. You can also see more of my room that way. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Multitasking Yogi. In today's yoga flow, we're going to be doing yoga for keeping promises to yourself. So a little explanation as to what this looks like and how yoga is even related to promises to yourself. By showing up for your yoga practice on a daily basis, or however often you promise to yourself or tell yourself you're going to do yoga, you're proving to yourself that you follow through on commitments. So the same way that we would make an appointment with someone else and we would show up for a dinner reservation or lunch with a friend or just to hang out with a family member, we oftentimes don't show up for ourselves in those same ways. So in order to keep promises to ourselves and to maybe honor any New Year's resolutions that we've made, I don't know about you guys, I'm not huge on New Year's resolutions because I feel like I'm just prone to breaking them and prone to disappointment. But little by little, through the practice of yoga and again, showing up on your mat, you can show yourself how much you honor your body and you respect yourself. So the solar plexus is actually the seat of our own personal power. This is the seat of the things that we bring into the world that we can be proud of, that we can take ownership of. So today's flow is going to be largely targeted at the solar plexus chakra. And through honoring that and acknowledging that and bringing that in, we're going to have a great yoga practice. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and stand at our mat center in Tadasana. I'm going to stand a little forward on my mat just because I have a wall behind me. But let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, the arms overhead, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, downward dog. This is your first downward dog of the practice, so go ahead and walk your feet out here. Take your time, take a deep inhale. Exhale, 1. My neck lifted in my mouth. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, allow your shoulders to open and allow your head to drop further down to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, jump to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms overhead, Urdhva Stasana, tuck the tailbone down long. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's repeat that. Inhale, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, windmill the arms open to warrior 2. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Try and deepen your warrior 2 if you can. Make sure the knee is not passing the toes. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to relax your arms down here to your side. Begin to pivot onto your back toes. Walk the foot in just slightly. Press down into all 4 corners of your standing leg and float the left foot up. Drop the crown of the head down to warrior 3 and let's hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Ooh. Exhale. 2. A little shaky. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Step the foot down. Inhale, the arms overhead, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Take your chaturanga once more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, this time step the left foot forward. Windmill the arms open. Open through the right shoulder. Take your warrior 2 once more. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, relax the arms down to your side. And once more, pivot onto your toes on your back leg. Step the foot in slightly. Go ahead, ground down into the 4 corners of your standing leg. Exhale, float the right heel up. Take warrior 3 on the opposite side. Allow the head to drop down, relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Relax down. Inhale the arms overhead, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's take one more round. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, downward dog. Once more, let's take a moment to walk our feet out here and really deepen the stretch through our calves. We're trying to work our heels closer to the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to shift your weight forward into your shoulders. And then exhale, bend your knees and push back through your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Get some nice fluid downward dog movements here. Really waking up the spine before we get into the meat of our practice. Exhale. Okay, inhale, rock forward. Exhale, take the right palm, bring it across to the left foot. And you can go ahead and lessen your gate stance here by walking the hands closer into the feet. And then bring your hand across, peek through almost like you're opening the gate of your body. Let's hold here in a revolved downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Try to relax those shoulders down. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Come back to downward dog. Inhale. Rock forward. Exhale. Rock back. This time take your left palm. Bring it across to your right ankle. Open through your right side body. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Release. Take another moment here to walk those feet out. Release any residual tension that's hanging out in your calves today. Then when you're ready, I want you to step the right foot forward. Inhale, windmill the arms open to warrior 2 once more. Exhale, bring the right hand down or bring the left hand down. Open through the right side body. Take reverse warrior 2. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Try and deepen that stance here if you can. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Take your vinyasa here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Windmill the arms open to your warrior 2. Take the right hand this time, wrap it around your waist. Extend the left palm overhead, open through the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Bring the hands back down. Come down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms overhead, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Now, let's get into the meat of our practice. My favorite part always, but I hope you guys are feeling really nice and warmed up. I'm feeling kind of hot and sweaty, so I'm ready to keep going. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale the right leg in. I'm going to show you guys from a front stance. You can either bring the right leg into your thigh or into your calf, or you can bring it up towards the inner part of your thigh. When I'm wearing stretchy pants like this, I can't ever keep my foot up here without it sliding down. So I'm gonna take a tree pose stance like this. When you're ready, you can inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, bring them to heart center. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my stance back this way. Exhale them to heart center, hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3. I want you to take your pointer and your middle fingers of your right palm, wrap them around your big toe, and take hand to knee or hand to toe pose, and slowly extend your right knee out in front of you. Squeeze the shoulders back, stand proud, tuck the tailbone down long. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale. You can also take the modification here, which is simply just supporting under your thigh and standing nice and tall here. Inhale, exhale, stay grounded into your left leg. Bring the right heel back, drop the crown of the head down. Take airplane arms at your side and come to warrior 3 once more. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3. Drop that back foot down, open up into your warrior 2. Once more, this is a very warrior 2 heavy practice. So open up into your warrior 2. Take a quick rebend of the front knee since we're coming from a closed hip stance to an open hip stance. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3. On your next inhale, I want you to windmill your arms up. Take warrior 1 here. So bring those back toes up. You should be on your toes now. Take a rebend once more. Exhale, take a revolve warrior 2. Twist the spine. So here you're really activating your solar plexus by twisting through your thoracic spine. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, rebend, open to warrior 2. Let's go ahead and do this for 3 more rounds. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, revolve. And hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. My arms are burning. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Take your vinyasa here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the feet out here for a moment. Inhale, this time step the right foot forward. Windmill the arms open to warrior 2. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm sweating. Exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3 on your next inhale. Bring that left arm up overhead, come up onto your back toes. Straighten the front knee, exhale, bend the front knee, revolve warrior 2. Inhale, straighten, exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front knee, exhale, revolve. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, open. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, open or revolve. Inhale, straighten. Last one. Exhale, open. And then windmill your arms down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's hang out here for a moment. And once more, work on getting any of that residual tension out of the calves here. Walk the feet out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, once more, shift your weight into your shoulders. Exhale. Push back through the lower part of your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Come down onto your knees here. Let's take a well-deserved break in child's pose. Push back to child's pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Roll forward onto your forearms. Keep your forearms placed down firmly on the mat. Walk your legs out behind you. Inhale, take baby cobra. Inhale, or exhale. Inhale. Actually, this is more like Sphinx pose, so we're taking Sphinx here. Let's inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. Relax down onto your chest. Bring your arms out to either side of your body. I want you to join the inner parts of your thigh and really tight. Point your toes nice and long. When you're ready, inhale. Extend, open through the chest, lift off the ground. Take a lotus here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Relax back down. You can even switch your cheek to the other side of the mat. Here for a moment. Bend your knees. Wrap your palms around your ankles. I think you guys know what's coming. Inhale. Push up into bow pose. So here you're kind of kicking back into your ankles in order to lift yourself off the ground. You can keep your gaze somewhere fixated just beyond the focal point of your eyes and your head being straight down. You can shift your gaze just towards the edge of the top of your mat. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more. Hold it with me. Inhale. Exhale. Relax down. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling the burn here. Okay, let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to our Sphinx pose. Once again, fix your forearms down underneath your body to the mat. Exhale, push up, Sphinx pose. Squeeze your shoulders down, away from your ears. You can shift your gaze somewhere forward. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Relax down. Let's prepare for lotus. Once again, squeezing your adductors or the inner parts of your thighs together. Exhale. Push up. Lotus pose. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Bring your opposite cheek to the mat here. Bend your knees and get ready for bow. Inhale. Kick back into your hands. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more. I want you to see if you can raise yourself up just a little more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Let's go ahead and come up here. We're going to come now into our neutralizing pose in King of the Fishes. So come up to a seated stance. Sit in your seat, flat on your mat. Take your left knee across your right, or take your right leg across your left knee. Bend your right knee under your body, almost as if you're going to do cow face pose. Bring your left elbow across the right knee and open up. Take a nice twist here. So all of these practices here that are focused on twisting of the thoracic spine are all bringing out the ego. Right now, we are showing up for ourselves. We're showing up for our yoga practice. We're showing up for our body. Every moment of tension we feel releasing. Every time we feel a little more relaxed or like we're getting into any poses a little bit easier than we did at the beginning of the practice, that is us showing up for ourselves and honoring ourselves. So let's take another deep inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. And release the legs back out long. Go ahead and shake the knees out here for a moment. This time, bring the left foot across the right knee. Tuck the right knee under your body. Bring the right elbow across the left knee. Twist and open through the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. 1. You want to make sure you're staying tall here through the upper part of your body. So don't be slunched like this. You want to be nice and tall and open and twisting through the upper part of your back. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. And release. Shake the knees out once more. And then come to a seat, an easy pose. We're going to take a quick twist here. Bring the right palm or the left palm across to the right knee. Open up through the right side body. Take a nice gaze backward. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's repeat on the opposite side. This time taking the right palm across to the left knee. Open through the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. I'm so proud of you guys for being able to stick with me through this yoga flow. I know it was really cardio and cardio heavy, and it definitely got me sweating. Exhale. Let's take one more deep inhale and exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. But guess what, guys? We're not over yet. Let's go ahead and show up for ourselves one more time. Let's keep that promise to ourselves and let's go into our peak pose. We're going to take boat pose today. So you can take easy boat pose, which is wrapping your hands or your elbows under your knees and staying in this position. Or you can take a full boat pose here, which is extending your legs straight up out in front of you. You can even keep your hands here if it's easier. You can float your arms out either side. Let's hold here for 3 deep inhales and exhales. Inhale. Exhale. I'm already shaking, but we're gonna keep this promise to ourselves today. Inhale. Exhale. 2, one more. Inhale. Exhale. 3, release down onto your mat. Take a much needed break. I have this big bun today, so I can't quite lay my head back on the mat. But let's just take a moment here. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to bring your knees into your chest. Extend your arms out long. I'm going to scoot away from the wall a little bit. Extend your arms out long. Exhale. Drop the knees down to the right side. Pivot your gaze towards your left fingertips here. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Bring your knees right back to your chest. You can give your knees a nice big hug here. Exhale, bring your arms back out wide. Drop your knees down to the opposite side. Shift your gaze this time to your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. And on your inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale. 1 leg down. Let's exhale the left leg down out long. Keep the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a nice big hug here. Inhale. Exhale, release the right leg long. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Hug your left knee in. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do one more pose that's going to end this practice on a really high note for ourselves. I always like to get these hip opening stretches in here somehow. Let's inhale both knees into our chest. Take our pointer and middle finger of both of our hands, wrap them around our big toes. open through the hips. Bring the legs out wide and take happy baby here. Inhale. Exhale. You can begin to rock side to side here. Really deep in that stretch in your hips. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Release the legs out long. At this point in time in the practice, you can pause the video if you'd like to take your Shavasana, which I strongly recommend because Shavasana is such an important part of your practice. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds here to pause the video. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Great, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, I gotta do my little walk up to the camera here. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. I hope this made you feel accomplished. I hope you got a good workout in. And thank you guys for showing up for me today and for yourselves today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.